The new SAP Enterprise Architect exam is no longer about memorizing answers. Now, SAP evaluates you through AI-driven role plays and real business scenarios, where an AI stakeholder challenges your architecture decisions in real time. If you can't think like a real SAP Enterprise Architect, passing becomes much harder. In this video, you'll work through realistic SAP exam scenarios and hands-on tasks aligned with the actual performance-based exam format. In the real exam, you'll face business challenges like enterprise transformation, integration modernization, and architecture governance improvements. The AI persona will question your strategy, challenge your decisions, and evaluate how effectively you respond. Let's jump directly into the scenarios. Scenario 1. Enterprise Transformation Strategy. A manufacturing company wants to modernize its IT landscape and transition toward an intelligent enterprise model. The company operates multiple legacy ERP systems, fragmented analytics platforms, siloed procurement processes, high operational costs. The CIO asks you to recommend an enterprise architecture strategy, AI role play. Question: how would you architect a transformation roadmap that aligns business goals with SAP solutions while minimizing operational disruption? Best response. A strong response would begin with business capability assessment and enterprise architecture alignment. First, I would use the SAP Enterprise Architecture Framework methodology to analyze the current business landscape and identify capability gaps. Next, I would map business priorities to SAP Business Suite solutions, including SAP S/4HANA, SAP BTP, SAP Analytics Cloud, SAP Integration Suite. Then I would create a phased transformation roadmap. Phase 1, System Assessment and Integration Stabilization. Phase 2, Core ERP Modernization. Phase 3, Intelligent Automation and Analytics Optimization. I would also apply gap analysis techniques to prioritize high-value transformation areas while reducing operational risk. Finally, governance structures and architecture review checkpoints would ensure alignment between IT strategy and business outcomes. AI counter question: how would you handle resistance from business units concerned about migration downtime and process disruption? Best response: I would implement a hybrid transition strategy using phased deployments and coexistence models. Critical business processes would be migrated incrementally instead of using a full Big Bang approach. I would also conduct stakeholder workshops, define change management plans, create rollback strategies, use pilot deployments for validation. This reduces risk while building confidence among business stakeholders. Scenario 2. SAP BTP Architecture and Integration. A retail enterprise uses multiple cloud and on-premise systems. Data inconsistency and disconnected workflows are causing reporting failures and customer delays. The company wants a scalable integration architecture using SAP BTP. AI role play. Question: how would you design an integration architecture that supports scalability, governance, and future innovation? Best response: I would position SAP BTP as the central innovation and integration platform. The architecture would include SAP Integration Suite for API management and orchestration, event-driven integration for real-time processing, central identity and access governance, reusable integration services for scalability. I would also establish enterprise integration standards to ensure consistency across business units. For future innovation, I would enable modular architecture patterns that support AI services, automation, and analytics expansion. AI counter. Question: how would you prevent integration complexity from increasing over time? Best response: I would implement architecture governance policies and reusable integration templates. Every integration flow should follow standard naming conventions, API lifecycle management, security policies, monitoring procedures. Additionally, architecture review boards would evaluate new integrations before deployment to prevent uncontrolled complexity. If you want real SAP hands-on practice for the SAP certification, check out certshero.com. You can practice realistic SAP exam tasks AI role plays, mock tests, flashcards, and SAP exam simulation scenarios designed for the new 2026 format. The goal is simple, not just learning SAP, but performing under real exam pressure. Scenario 3, Business Architecture and Stakeholder Alignment. A global enterprise has strong technical systems but poor alignment between business leadership and IT strategy. Projects are delayed because architecture decisions are disconnected from business objectives. AI role play. Question: how would you improve alignment between enterprise architecture and business strategy? Best response: I would establish a business-driven enterprise architecture model. First, I would define strategic business capabilities, value streams, transformation priorities. Then, I would connect technology investments directly to measurable business outcomes. I would also introduce architecture governance councils, executive reporting dashboards, cross-functional architecture workshops. This ensures architecture becomes a strategic business enabler rather than only a technical function. AI counter. Question: how would you measure whether enterprise architecture is delivering business value? Best response: I would define measurable KPIs aligned with transformation goals. Examples include reduced operational costs, faster deployment cycles, improved process efficiency, increased system interoperability, better analytics visibility. Architecture success should always be connected to business outcomes, not just technical implementation metrics. Scenario 4, Cloud Transformation Governance. A financial organization is rapidly moving workloads to cloud platforms, but compliance and governance concerns are increasing. AI role play. Question: how would you balance innovation speed with governance and compliance requirements? Best response: I would implement a governance-by-design architecture approach. This includes standardized security policies, automated compliance monitoring, role-based access management, centralized governance frameworks. Innovation teams would still operate quickly, but within controlled architecture boundaries. I would also use SAP BTP governance capabilities and architecture review processes to maintain compliance consistency across cloud environments. AI counter question: what risks appear if governance is ignored during transformation? Without governance, security vulnerabilities increase, integration standards break down, compliance violations become more likely, operational complexity grows rapidly, strong enterprise architecture prevents uncontrolled digital transformation. Notice what makes this exam different. The SAP certification doesn't just test SAP knowledge, it tests how you think, communicate, justify decisions, and architect solutions in real time. Today, you practiced real SAP Enterprise Architect scenarios involving transformation strategy, SAP BTP architecture, governance, and stakeholder alignment. That's how modern SAP certification prep should work. If you want more AI role plays, mock exams, flashcards, and hands-on SAP architecture scenarios, visit certshero.com. Because passing modern SAP exams is no longer about memorization. It's about proving you can perform like a real enterprise architect. Subscribe now and continue your SAP journey with ItProMindset.